Sweet, we've done it. Hi, good morning. We're gonna get started in 10 minutes. I'm Rachel. I'm not dressed yet, so I'm gonna get ready, you get ready, and we'll meet back here at 9 a.m. for a flow. Yep, that's the plan. Yay! There's 3 of us here. Cool, 4 actually. We have a crowd. There's a bunch of us here. Sweet. I'm Rachel. This is a 9 a.m. flow. We're gonna get started very, very momentarily. I'm gonna go grab my water and yeah, we're gonna get started in just a second. I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah. Okay. All right, friends. You ready? Let's do some. So, I woke up this morning feeling like, you know how those videos of the cats and they just like knock down things, just random things, like screw you in particular? That's kind of how I woke up feeling this morning. So, and sometimes that happens, right? So what I'm gonna do, what I've decided to do, is just kind of sit with that, sit with what is happening with me, and we'll see where it goes. So let's come to a seat. Let's start just in an easy seat, whatever kind of seat would serve you. Voice. You could even sit on a block, come here, or a bolster, or a pillow. And close your eyes if you feel up to that at this point. And let's just come into the space. Thank you. I love you. Hey, we're on the internet. Okay, go lay down. Soften your eyes. grow a little taller if you can, but notice if you are scrunching your shoulders up by your ears, or if you're hunching over and rounding a whole bunch. Just sort of lift your heart without thinking too much about it. Let's take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Holy crap, it's better already. Let's do it again. Inhale, fill up. Exhale. And let's just start to breathe with just a little bit more awareness of how your breath feels going into your lungs, exiting your body. And as we begin this class with just some seated breaths, accepting what is and not really trying to change it all too much. Let's take one more inhale to fill up. And exhale. Okay. Go way down. Go way down. I'm so sorry. Gently start to flutter your eyes open. Sorry you had to see that. Maybe you didn't because your eyes were closed. On an inhale, reach both arms up. Grow tall through your side waist. And exhale your hands to your heart. Maybe this is the first time that you've moved around today. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Hands to heart. Once more, just like that. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Draw down. Releasing that, make your way to a tabletop. Find your hands and your knees. Let's invite a little bit more motion, shall we? So, finding your tabletop, your shoulders are directly over your wrists, your hips are over your knees, your toes can be tucked or untucked. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, find a cow pose here. Exhale, tuck your chin round. Find cat. Inhale, look up, gaze up. Exhale, curl in and round. Once more, inhale, look up, and exhale. Now begin to move through some of these cat-cows on your own. How are you feeling today? How's your back feeling? Really look up as much as you can to stretch the front of your neck. I'm thinking a lot about counteracting all of the phone looking that we've been doing lately. So whatever feels good. Whenever you're ready, let's find downward dog. Lift your hips, relax your head. And find whatever intuitive motion might serve you today. Of course, as always, if you need more cat-cow, you could be in cat-cow this whole entire time if you wanted to be. Let's take a big, big, big breath in. Press the earth away from you. Exhale. Relax your head. Shoulders down. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, come to a forward bend at the top of your mat. Maybe it's just an easy step this time. Find a forward fold here and let it be anything that it needs to be. Find whatever upper body variation serves you. Maybe that's a basket with your elbows. You could interlace your hands behind your head or your back. That's pretty good. Or your legs. That's not the one. See? Maybe you move around and try some and figure it out. Or maybe you just hang. Breathe into the sensation of your hamstrings. Let the crown of your head draw farther down. And whenever you're ready, release any sort of bind that you might have found. And anchoring through your fingertips here, inhale, find a flat back, halfway lift. Gather your shoulder blades together and keep your neck real long. Let's take a big inhale and exhale, fold forward. Let's find that again, a little bit more length. Fingertips on your mat or your shins. Inhale. Draw your heart forward and up. Exhale, belly to thigh, and forward fold. Once more with feeling. Inhale. Lengthen heart forward. Pull your ribs in towards one another. And exhale, belly to thigh. On your next inhale, reach up to standing, grow tall. And exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes if you'd like. Moving into the shape. Inhale. Exhale. Dive yourself forward over soft knees. Never try and lock out your knees. Inhale, lengthen through your heart once again. Flat back here. And exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back. Find a plank pose. It's the top of a push-up. But again, just like every single posture that we find this morning, feel it out. See what works for you. Maybe it's different than yesterday. Maybe it's different than tomorrow will be. Round your heart forward, shoulders forward, biceps forward as well. Let's take an inhale, shift forward, knees up or knees down. Hey, that's nice. On an exhale, lower all the way down. Once you're here, draw your legs in towards one another, all 10 toes pointing back. Draw your thumbs to line up with your low ribs so your elbows are pinning back. Pressing down through the tops of your feet, inhale. Find a flat back, heart lifting, but you're using your back primarily. You're not pressing through your hands. Big inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Baby cobra, folks. Stick with that one with your hands right next to you. If you want to open a little bit more through your shoulders, bring your hands they're in line with your shoulders, but they're off your mat a few inches, so a little bit wider. Your elbows are spiking upwards. Pressing down once again with your feet. I know what things are. Inhale. Cover your heart. Maybe lift a little higher. Breathe. Big inhale. Exhale, lower some. And we're going to find a third round of either your first baby cobra with your hands next to you or your wild cobra. with your hands out. Inhale. Lift through your heart, press down through your feet. Stay here, or maybe you find some shoulder dipping, looking over to one side and then the other. Again, feel it out. And lift a little higher. On an exhale, lower slow. Sweet. Slide back, find a child's pose. We're really easing into it this morning, y'all. Big breath into your whole entire back body. Exhale. And taking as much time as you need whenever you're ready, press up and back to your downward facing dog. Perhaps noticing a slight difference between this and the very first downward dog that you took. Maybe wiggling around a little bit. It's always free to do. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or lightly jump to the top to hay. Inhale, lengthen through your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up and stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up once again, maybe look up, maybe pointing your chin up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen once again. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back, find your plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Now this one's going to be up to you. Exhale to lower all the way down or lower halfway. Inhale lifts your heart. Maybe it's a baby cobra. If you're ready for an upward facing dog, only your palms and the tops of your feet are on your mat. Your legs are actually lifted. Your elbows are ever so softly bent and your heart is forward. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. So that sequence that we just did, that plank pose to baby cobra to downward dog, or maybe you choose to take any other variation, that is your vinyasa. I'm going to start to offer those throughout class. Just like every single thing that happens, they're all optional. Skip any of this at any point, all the time, make it yours. And who's going to know? Downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen heart here. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach both arms up, grow tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes and breathe. If you want to take a moment to set any sort of intention to place behind this breath, behind the work you're about to do, absolutely feel free. Could be anything. It could be nothing. On your next inhale, fill yourself up. Maybe it's with some intention. Maybe it's just a big old breath. Exhale, let something go. Inhale, reach up, stretch, maybe gazing up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen through your heart. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and travel back to your downward dog. If you choose to flow, be guided by your breath. So your exhale lowers you down from plank. Your inhale lifts you for the back bend of your choice. And your exhale carries you up and back, downward dog. Take a moment in this downward dog, feel it out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. Exhale, travel to the top, anyway. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Bring your feet together, 2 big toes to touch, heels slightly parted. Start to bend through both knees and inhale, chair pose. Lifting through your heart, sinking through your hips. Can you shift your knees back? Can you shift back towards your heels? Let's take one more big breath in, biceps next to ears. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through your heart. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we're going to do a little bit of standing and balancing, y'all. Root down through your left foot, all 4 corners of your left foot on your mat. Start to cross your right shin over the top of your left thigh to make a figure 4 here. So it's not a tree pose. Your ankle is very, very like on top of your thigh. Press your right knee back. Flex your foot, lift your heart, breathe. All we're doing is standing and balancing because it's hard. Fantastic. If you want a little bit more, reach your arms up. Take a big breath in wherever you are. Exhale, step your right foot down, hands to heart. Cool. That went great. Let's do it again. Root down through your right foot. Cross your left leg over. Figure 4. Rooting down, lifting heart. Flex through your foot and draw back through your left knee. Breathe. Extend your arms up if you want. Let's take one more big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart, step your left foot down. Cool. Inhale, reach up, stretch, maybe look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen through your heart. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms. And move back to your downward dog any way you darn well please. On an inhale, lift your right leg up. Flex your foot. Draw your right knee. No, keep your right knee where it is. Don't worry about your knee. Draw your right hip down towards your left big toe. Press your heart back. Let's take a full inhale. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Maybe scoot your right foot to the right a little bit, setting up for a low lunge. Well, actually, we're in one. That's nice. Plant your left hand down and inhale your right arm up. Let's take a big breath in and exhale, frame your foot. So to start, interlace your hands to the top of your right thigh. Maybe you scoot your right foot further until it's until your ankle's underneath your knee. Heart up, shoulders down. This is an amazing place to stay. Or maybe you reach up, knit your ribs together, breathe. Feel free to stay right here or take a big breath in. Exhale, open twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. Check in on your breath. If you want to revolve here, go for it. Right fingertips back, left fingertips back. Press down through your right big toe. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Ooh. Exhale, bring your foot. Start to lengthen your front leg here. Flex your toes. half splits. If there's anything you want to do here, absolutely go for it. I am in the process of maybe starting to work on a full splits. I ain't there yet. Breathe. Which it's interesting for my full splits journey. What's the culprit? What's the problem? For me, it's my front hips. They're pissed. Right hip back, left hip forward, inhale, lengthen hard. Woo. Exhale, fold. Whenever you're ready, scoot your left knee. If it's traveled, rebend through your right knee. Now this time, we're going to take a slight detour in your mind's eye. So your left foot's back there, right? Point your left foot over to the right. So now it's kind of parallel. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and open out for a low warrior two. Feel free to adjust your stance. It's something that you have to do a lot in warrior two. Shoulders over hips. Sink a little deeper if you can. Breathe. Shift forward. Flip your front palm. Reach back, reverse this. Maybe sink deeper through your right thigh if possible. And exhale, frame your foot. Face forward. Return your left foot and travel home to your downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Breathe. Point all 5 left toes down to the ground. Lift your left heel a little higher as you relax your right heel. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, step through. Lower your right knee. Plant your right hand. And inhale your left arm up. Let's take a big breath. Exhale, frame your foot. Now let's start, maybe you scoot your front foot forward a little bit more. Start by interlacing and lifting your heart. Maybe you fall over for an unknown reason. Sink deeper. If that's going well, maybe reach up. Knit your ribs together. Well, that's going well. Stay here. Or open twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. If you want to revolve, left fingers towards your right thigh, right arm up, sink deep. Inhale, reach upwards. Exhale, frame your foot. And again, in your mind's eye, see your right foot back there. Point it over to the left. Maybe readjusting your left foot, bring your left hand to the inside and open out. Yeah. A low warrior two. Breathe. Oh, I forgot our freaking half splits. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Flip your front palm. Reach back. Reverse. Exhale. Frame your foot. Face forward. And lengthen. There it is. And again, do whatever you want to do here. Right hip forward, left hip back. And whenever you're ready, shifting forward, rebend, and travel home. Downward dog. Magnificent. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel up. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Feet together, bend through your knees. Inhale. inhale your arms up, chair pose. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen heart. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, grow tall, maybe fall over. Exhale, hands to heart. The only time I wish that I wore contacts is when I'm doing yoga. Okay, moving into standing balancing once again. I don't know if my whole entire head is cut off, and I'm sorry about that, if it is. Root down through your left foot, cross your right shin over, stay tall, or have a seat. So only go as far as your hips tell you to go. Maybe you bring your fingertips down and relax your head. Wherever you are, breathe. And if you're folded, you lucky ducks. Can you come back? Can I come back? I can't. But just come right back into it. It's just one of those days. Inhale, step down, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's try it on the other side. I'm blind as a bat. Cross your left shin over your right thigh. Breathe. Grow tall, stay here. Or maybe you sit. Maybe you notice one side is already different from the other. Ooh. Maybe you fold. Focus on your breath. And if you're folded, let's see what we can do. And if you fall out, just come right back in. Because I do too. We all do it. Awesome. Inhale, stretch up, step down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen heart. Exhale, travel home. Downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Maybe you bend your knee and stack your hip if that feels good. If you don't want to, don't do it. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step through. Left palm plants. Inhale your right arm up. And exhale, frame your foot. On an inhale, reach both arms up. High crescent lunge. Fire up through your breath, spike up on your back toes. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. Right arm back. Left arm forward, sit deep. Feel free to stay if you want to revolve. Absolutely go for it. Inhale, stretch up, up, up. Exhale. Ooh, frame your foot. Shift back. Now you can bring your whole back foot all the way down for a traditional pyramid, or you can stay on your toes, but lengthen back, breathe. Slide your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Sweet. Rebend through your front knee. Slide your left foot back. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and open out. Warrior two. Now, we did all of this on our left knee, our other standing sequence. If that is more comfortable for you at any point, feel free. Sit a little deeper. Shift forward. Flip your front palm, reach back, reverse. Exhale, frame your front foot and take it back to your downward dog any way you want. Maybe you flow, maybe you just step back, maybe you grab a sip of water. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend your knees, stack your hip if you want to, and you don't have to. Take a big breath in wherever you are, and exhale, step through. Plant your right hand down and inhale your left arm up, open out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Frame your foot. Engage through your core and inhale, reach up. High lunge. Spike up on your back toes, sit deeper through your front knee. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open twisting. Right arm forward, left arm back. Sit here or revolve. Okay. Inhale, reach up, up, up. Exhale, frame your foot. Here we go. Shorten your stance. Pyramid pose. You pick. Hollow through your belly to fold a little bit more. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold even deeper. And whenever you're ready, slide your right foot back. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg and open out. Your right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Adjust your stance as needed. Inhale, shift forward. Flip your front palm, reach back. Reverse, sit deeper. Exhale, frame your foot, and travel home to your downward dog. Take a few breaths in any posture. And whenever you're ready, let's move into our final standing sequence. And we meet in downward dog. Okay. This is going to be fun. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, lengthen heart. Exhale, fold forward. Snuggle your feet together. Bend through both knees. Inhale, reach up, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center, and cross your right shin over your top thigh. Stay here, grow tall, big breath. Exhale, have a seat. Inhale, reach up, step down. Exhale, hands to heart. Cross left shin over. Big breath in, lift your heart. Exhale, and have a seat. Inhale, reach up, step down. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, maybe stacking. Exhale, step through. Inhale, right arm reaches upwards. Exhale, frame your foot. Inhale, reach up, grow tall. Exhale, open twist. Inhale to stay. Exhale, reverse. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, frame your foot. Shorten your stance. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, fold deeper. Rebend, slide back. Inhale. Open out. Flip your front palm, reach back, reverse this. And on an exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, maybe stack. Exhale, step. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, frame your foot. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, open twisting. Stay here for the inhale. Exhale, revolve. Inhale, reach both arms up. Here we go. Exhale, frame your foot and shorten your stance. Inhale, shift back, lift heart. Exhale, fold down. Whew. Slide back, rebend. Inhale. Open out. Sink deep, exhale. Flip front palm, reach back, inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. Any way you want to get there is perfect. Coming back to your breath here. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Maybe you bend and stack. If you want to make some knee circles, if you want to flip, go for it. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, let's find pigeon. Draw your right knee to the right side of your mat. Cross your right ankle over to the left as far as feels good. Slide your left leg back. Of course, if you'd rather find a reclined pigeon or a double pigeon, pick your own pigeon. And fold down to wherever's appropriate for you. Noticing your breath. And where does your mind go? What does your brain do when we go from movement, a lot of movement, consistent movement, to stillness? Can you simply let your next inhale be a little larger than the one that you took before it? And let your exhale match that. And that's your priority. Let's all take a full breath in, full breath out. And take the next 3 to 5 breaths to press up and back to your downward dog. Finding any motions, any movements that might serve you best. Of course, if you're not ready to move yet, I have good news. We're just doing the exact same thing on the other side. So whenever you're there, inhale your left leg up. Again, maybe you bend and stack. Wiggle around in any way that serves you. And draw your left knee to the top left. Cross your ankle over. I'm going to set up my pigeon towel. And fold to wherever serves you. Take some breaths in this shape, in whatever shape you're in. And once you're here, once you're still, can you commit to just keeping this about your breath? Big inhale. Exhale, empty out. And taking the next 3 to 5 breaths, if you need more, it's absolutely up to you. Make your way up and back to our final downward dog of class. Okay, once you're in your downward dog, on an inhale, shift forward to a plank pose. And knees up or knees down, slowly lower all the way down. Okay, moving into some pectoral stretching, some front chest, some shoulder opening. Bring your right hand next to you. Extend your, bring your left hand next to you. Extend your right arm out to the right. Keep it in line with your shoulder unless you know that there's another place that you want it to be. With your palm facing down, and using your left hand, start to roll over onto your right side, sort of compressing your shoulder blade. So there's a lot of different things that you can do in this pose to make it yours. You could bend through your left knee. You could bend both knees, that makes it a little more intense. To get a different sensation through your right shoulder, you could walk your right fingers forward a little or back a little. You could even bend through your elbow, 90 degrees. Or you could move your left hand around. Wherever you are, take some big, deep breaths. Notice what you're holding on to. Let's take a big breath in. And a big breath out. So very gently, brace yourself with your left hand. This is my favorite part. Ooh! Roll onto your belly. Feel the blood rushing back. It's neat and weird. Bring your right hand next to you. Extend your left arm out. Again, keep it in line with your shoulder unless you already know that you want it to be up a little or down a little. Palm down. Bring your gaze over to the right. And with your right hand next to you, start to roll to the left. And again, maybe you bend through your knee here. You could modify the space of your left hand. You could bring your right hand anywhere. Breathe. This is stuff we don't really stretch a whole bunch. If it feels weird a little bit, yeah. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Bracing yourself with your right hand slowly. Ooh. Wow, that's real. Slide back, find child's pose. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, sink your heart deeper down. And press up to a tabletop. From here, moving into puppy pose to stretch through the outers of our shoulders. So keeping your hips stacked over your knees, start to walk your hands forward, fingertips spread until it just feels good. Maybe you're able to bring your forehead down, or maybe even your chin down. Breathe. Whew. Pressing back up. Swing your legs out in front of you. My shoulders are like, what do we ever do to you, Mac? I know, I know, I know. Flex your toes. Reach both arms up. Exhale. And fold. So I'm feeling this today, in case you were wondering, I'm feeling this today in my middle back. And so what I'm gonna do to foster more of that is find a little bend through my knees. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, belly to thigh, folding a little deeper. Breathe. But wherever you are, breathe into the shape that you're making. Be cool with it. Or at least try. That's the work. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release your feet or your ankles and come to lying on your back any way you want. Maybe you do a little butt walk. And hug your knees in towards your chest. With your back all the way on your mat, just breathe into your low back, your glute muscles. Maybe you find a gentle sway. Just feeling it out. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to offer either a back bend or an inversion. So if you want to find a bridge pose or a full wheel, plant your feet down with your knees bent, extend your fingertips down and your heels towards your fingertips, and lift. You could find a bind underneath you, or you could press up into full wheel. Breathe there. If you want to move towards the inversion, with your whole back on your mat, your palms next to you, just lift your legs up. Legs up the wall. Inversion, what? Yeah. You're doing it. Stay here if you would like and you feel able to. Lift up into maybe a shoulder stand. Yeah. If that's going well, maybe you see what a plow pose would feel like. I'm getting over a pulled neck muscle, so I might abort this mission. Yeah. But you know, seeing where we are with stuff. Let's take a big breath in. Cool. And if you are in shoulder stand, do visit plow pose or maybe a deaf man's pose with your knees outside of your temples. Let your arms down like a runway. Oh, and let's all meet laying on our back. Maybe opening your arms. Maybe windshield wiper your knees from side to side a little bit. And let your knees fall, to the left, gaze to the right. Maybe shift your hips to the right a little. And if you would like to intensify sensation, make a figure 4 by crossing your left shin over the top of your right thigh. Breathe. And whenever you're ready, inhale back up to center. And scoot your hips to the center, maybe over to the left, knees to the right, gaze to the right. And if you want to cross your right shin over the top of your left thigh to intensify sensation, feel free to do it. As you're ready, inhale back up. Hug your knees in. If you want to find a little bit of happy baby, absolutely go for it. if there's any other posture that you would like to find to round out your practice. So maybe you wanted to do a wheel and a legs up the wall, and you resented me for making you pick. Get it done. Whatever you want to do is great. When you're done wiggling around, give yourself a big hug. Big breath in. Exhale, extend to your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Knowing that that can be anything. And maybe you choose to return to the place where we started, a meditative seat. Whatever you want to find is perfect. Soften your eyes, maybe close them. And let's just breathe. Ready? Let's take one more full belly breath in together as a group. Inhale, fill up, hold it at the top. Try and sip in just a little bit more air. And exhale. Bring your breath back to normal. And stay in your meditation for as long as you would like to. And from my heart to yours, in the name of the highest good, to the teacher in us all, I bow. Namaste. Yay. I hope that that was satisfactory to you. I feel better. Whew, I really do. Holy moly. Sometimes you don't realize it until you stand up after that yoga class. Like, holy crap. Ugh, I feel better. Thanks for practicing with me, you guys. You're the best in the world. Your continued support means the world to me. And I mean that like as an emotional way too. Just like, y'all are my people. I had a few days off. Can you imagine? I'm practicing again on Friday at 2:30, right here, with these dogs. And until we meet again, I just adore you, and thank you so much. Namaste.